Have you ever wondered why the winters seem shorter and the summers longer and hotter than they used to be? It's a question that has been on the minds of many, and today we're going to delve into it. We're no strangers to change. It's a part of life, an integral part of our world. But the changes we've been witnessing lately are unlike any other. They're drastic, they're rapid, and they're global. We're talking about changes that have been felt in every corner of our planet, from the highest peaks to the deepest oceans. Think about it. Have you noticed how the balmy days of summer are starting to feel a bit too hot for comfort, or how our winters seem to be losing their chill? These aren't just mere observations or personal experiences. They're backed by hard scientific data. We're experiencing rising temperatures on a global scale, with the last 2 decades being the hottest in over 1,000 years. Our polar ice caps are melting at an alarming rate, and our sea levels are rising as a result. More than that, we're seeing extreme weather events like hurricanes, droughts, and heat waves becoming increasingly frequent and intense. Our world is changing, and it's changing fast. It's changing in ways that we can see, feel, and measure. But what's causing these changes? Is it just a natural cycle that our planet goes through? Or is there something more to it? The reality is, there's a burning question that needs to be answered. A question that has the potential to shape our future and the future of our planet. It's a question that's not just about understanding the world around us, but also about the role we play in it. So, let's ask ourselves, are these changes just random occurrences, or are they clear indications of a changing climate? The answer to this burning question might be more crucial than you think, but to understand the answer, we need to delve deeper into the evidence and causes of climate change. Are you ready to explore the truth about our changing planet? Let's dive in. But are these just random occurrences, or are they clear indications of a changing climate? To understand the reality of climate change, we turn to science. Science, in its unbiased pursuit of truth, has provided us with concrete evidence about the state of our planet. Firstly, let's consider carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas. It's a natural part of our atmosphere, yes, but its levels have been rising at an unprecedented rate. Since the dawn of the Industrial Revolution, we've seen a significant hike in this heat-trapping gas, with the concentration now more than a third higher than pre-industrial levels. This increase aligns strikingly with the rise of industries, automobiles, and deforestation. Then, we have the undeniable evidence of rising global temperatures. The last decade has been the warmest in recorded history, with each passing year seeming to break the previous year's record. The top 10 warmest years have all occurred since the late 90s. Next, let's venture to the polar regions. The ice sheets in Greenland and Antarctica are shrinking. Satellite observations show that the rate of ice loss has more than tripled over the last 2 decades. This melting ice contributes to another piece of evidence: the rise in sea levels. The global sea level has been creeping up at an average rate of 1/8 of an inch per year, but in the last couple of years this rate has nearly doubled. All these pieces of evidence don't just exist in isolation, they're interconnected, painting a holistic picture of our changing climate. And the common thread weaving through all these changes: human activity. The correlation between these observable changes and our actions is too strong to ignore. It's clear that the Earth's climate is changing, but what's causing this shift? We'll explore that next. When it comes to climate change, human activity plays a central role. Think about the last time you drove your car, or when you last switched on a light. These daily activities, as mundane as they seem, are part of a larger tapestry of human actions that contribute to climate change. Let's take a closer look. The burning of fossil fuels, for instance, is a significant contributor. Every time we drive a car, fly in an airplane, or power our homes with coal or natural gas, we're releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This carbon dioxide is one of the primary greenhouse gases, and it's responsible for trapping heat from the sun within our atmosphere, leading to a rise in global temperatures. Now let's consider deforestation. Forests are like the Earth's lungs, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. But when we cut down trees for timber or to clear land for agriculture, we're not just losing these natural carbon sinks, we're also releasing the carbon stored within the trees into the atmosphere, further exacerbating the greenhouse effect. Then, there are industrial processes. Many industrial activities release a variety of greenhouse gases, including methane and nitrous oxide. These gases, although found in smaller quantities than carbon dioxide, are much more effective at trapping heat. All these activities, from driving our cars to powering our industries, are leaving an indelible human footprint on our climate. They're increasing the concentration of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, trapping more heat, and driving up global temperatures. But it's not just about the numbers. It's about the tangible impacts we're already seeing around us. It's about the heat waves, the rising sea levels, the melting glaciers, and the intense storms. It's about the effects on our health, our economies, and our way of life. Our actions have a profound impact on the Earth's climate, but the question remains, what can we do about it? While the situation might seem dire, there is still hope. Yes, the climate crisis is a colossal challenge, one that humanity has never faced before in its long history. But we've also never been better equipped with knowledge, technology, and global connectivity to tackle it head-on. Firstly, we can focus on reducing our greenhouse gas emissions. They're the invisible villains in this story, trapping heat in our atmosphere and causing global temperatures to rise. Most of these emissions come from burning fossil fuels for electricity, heat, and transportation. So, making our energy consumption more efficient is a crucial step. This could mean anything from driving electric cars or using public transport to insulating our homes and switching to energy-saving appliances. Every kilowatt saved is a step in the right direction. Then there's the power of renewable energy. Solar, wind, hydroelectric, these are the superheroes of our tale. They provide us with the energy we need, but without the CO2 emissions. The technology is there and it's getting cheaper and more efficient every day. If we can make the switch from fossil fuels to renewable energy, we can significantly cut down our carbon footprint. But perhaps the most important solution to climate change is promoting sustainable practices in our everyday lives. This could be as simple as recycling, composting, or choosing products with less packaging. Or it could involve bigger lifestyle changes, like adopting a plant-based diet or choosing to fly less. These actions might seem small, but when millions of us start doing them, they add up. And let's not forget about the power of plants. Trees absorb CO2, making them vital allies in our battle against climate change. Planting more trees and protecting existing forests can make a huge difference. In essence, turning the tide on climate change isn't just about grand gestures and big policy changes. It's about each and every one of us making small but meaningful changes in our daily lives. Change starts with us, and every step, no matter how small, counts. We've explored the evidence and causes of climate change, but where do we go from here? The answer to this question lies in understanding the implications of our actions and making conscious decisions to mitigate the effects of climate change. Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned. We started by asking the burning question: is climate change real? The overwhelming scientific consensus is a resounding yes. Unmasking the Evidence revealed that rising global temperatures, melting ice caps, and extreme weather events are not merely coincidences, but rather alarm bells ringing loud and clear, signaling an impending crisis. We then delved into the human footprint, acknowledging that our actions are not without consequences. Deforestation, pollution, and greenhouse gas emissions are all byproducts of human activity that exacerbate climate change. We are not mere bystanders in this tale, we are the protagonists, with the power to change the narrative. Turning the tide, we discussed potential solutions to this pressing issue. It's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to combat climate change. Switching to renewable energy sources, reducing waste, and promoting sustainable practices are just a few steps we can take to lessen our impact on the environment. But what now? The journey doesn't end here. It's crucial that we continue to educate ourselves about climate change, understanding its causes and effects. Our choices matter. From the food we eat, the products we buy, to the ways we travel, every decision has an environmental impact. By making more sustainable choices in our daily lives, we can help reduce our carbon footprint and contribute to a healthier planet. It's a daunting task, yes, but not an impossible one. If we each play our part, we can turn the tide on climate change. This is our home. It's our responsibility to protect it. Remember, the future of our planet lies in our hands. Let's make it a better place for generations to come.